Good morning guys, happy Friday. I hope you're having a good day, whatever you're up to. I guess you're watching this in one go, so actually me saying I hope you're having a good day or I hope you're having a good weekend, you are watching it on one specific day, so you're not going to be watching this in parts. I always do it and then I forget. But today I'm heading off to meet a new coach, trainer, online person, and we're going to have a little breakfast together at a farm shop that's about halfway between us. So she lives about 30-40 minutes away from me, but we're going to go have a little lunch. It's actually definitely breakfast. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, but we're going to talk through all my plan and like what I want to do and how we can work together and all that kind of stuff, because I really feel like now is a good time for me to change my training plan, for a few reasons. Like, I don't really want to go into everything because I feel like it's so personal to me, and I think everyone's journey with fitness is different, and my reasons for leaving Empower could be someone's reasons to stay, if you know what I mean. So to summarize, everyone typically will have a trainer for a brief period of time. They won't have a trainer for like, it's very rare to get one for more than a year. Normally people have them for like 6 to 8 months and they know what they're doing, they go off on their own, or they have a specific goal they want to reach and then they reach that goal and then they move on, or people just start a new trainer and they don't get on and then they move to someone else within a couple of months. Like, it's so varied, but it's very rare for a trainer to stay with the same like person for a long period of time. So I'm obviously leaving Empower, which is, there's no beef, like there's no bad thing about it, like it's not because of anything bad. I just personally feel like I want to move on to someone else. I want to see if something else works better for me. I feel like I've worked with Empower for a whole year and I've got so much from it, and I just wanted to move on and just kind of have someone who has less clients so that I can get a little bit more of a, oh god, I need to go over, so I can have a little bit more of like a personal experience. So Georgia, who I'm going with, I'll leave her link down below, but she has, I don't know how many clients she has, but she has less clients than, say, for example, Empower, who are very well known. They have a lot of girls, and I feel like I just miss that kind of personable edge where I can message someone whenever and I know they're going to reply really quickly, or like at least within 24 hours I can kind of reach out to them with anything and it'll be a really like genuine response back and like just a help, because I personally need that. Like, I need someone who I can message and they can reply fairly quickly, and I'm not saying fairly quickly as in they need to reply within 5 minutes, but I think if I'm having like a really bad body image day or something, or like I'm struggling with something at the gym or whatever, like I like to know that there's a reply fairly quickly, because I feel like that's what a coach should do. Like, if you're coaching someone, you should be helping them, not just at check-in days, if that makes sense. And I like the personal approach. Some people don't. Some people like those check-ins where it's just like once a week and then you plod on and do your thing. Some people like where their training plan changes weekly. Some people don't. Some people like ever-changing meal plans. Some people don't. Like, it's such a personal experience, and it's just finding the right match. But yeah, I felt like it was time to move on, and I get on really well with Georgia, which I think is a good sign, and she does train my friend already, which makes me think that that's like a good move, you know. Like, I've seen how she trains, I've seen the kind of things that she does, and I want that. Like, I want to see how we can work together. So we're gonna have a little breakfast this morning and chat through everything and like talk through goals and all that kind of stuff, because my god, I didn't realise how much my goals had changed, and I'm really tempted actually to write down my fitness goals within my like end of 2022 like review when I do my journaling stuff, because last year all I wanted was to lose weight. I wanted to drop loads of kilos, I wanted to be skinnier, I wanted to have a bit of muscle, but I wanted to ultimately just look smaller. And now I'm like, I want to have a bit of ab definition, I want to have a better bum, like a more perky bum. I want to make sure that I have like more defined arms and shoulders, and I'm not as bothered about the weight on the scale because I'm more bothered about how I look, which is not at all how I was before. Like, I cared so much more about the weight on the scales going down. But it's just really funny how like when you start a fitness journey, most people do start with the typical like, I want to be skinnier, like I want to lose weight and stuff, and then you just change. So yeah, interesting. But enough on that. I'm very excited to get some food in. I don't know what I'm gonna have, but I kind of fancy like either something like French toast, or I fancy something like scrambled eggs or something. Like, I think I'm gonna go for something that's not something I would usually get at home, you know. Like, I don't want to go for porridge or something that I would typically eat when I'm at home anyway. So I don't know what I'm gonna get. How do you know it's cold? Can you even see it? My camera's died, but I've chucked on this sweat set for the day because I cranked the heating up last night, and I think everyone else at my block of flats must have too, because it's so warm. And whenever I get the sunlight through these windows, it's honestly boiling in this flat. So the heating's back off, but I'm nice and toasty, so I just thought I'd pop on the lounge shorts, and these are so comfortable. Like, this set is so soft and movable. Like, it's that really nice kind of thick but not too thick, like really super soft inside. I love it. I actually did wear this to the gym this morning, and I didn't end up taking it off because it was just too cold in the gym, but I really like it. I think it's really cute, and I love that I've got like the big branding on the back as well. But I'm about to start packing for a shoot day that I'm doing tomorrow with my friend Tash. So I've been filming a few outfits and stuff today, and like doing some different YouTube videos and stuff, but I need to pack for a shoot day tomorrow because we're having a Sunday shoot, which isn't something we normally do, but Tash works during the week a lot of the time, so it just works out being a lot easier for us. I want to make sure I get everything packed and ready to go for tomorrow. Get it all like just good to go, done, don't need to think about it, pack some stuff up to go home for the night, and then I'm going to chill and watch a bit more Harry and Meghan, I think, because I actually really like the series. I don't know what I make of it, but I'm enjoying watching it and hearing their side, although I don't know. I'm conflicted on the Meghan thing, because I know people think that she's an actress and that she's just acting the whole time and she's making it all about her and all this stuff. But I honestly think, yes, she was an actress, and yes, she was famous before, but I do think that the level of fame and the level of like paparazzi and stuff just amped up to something she'd never experienced before. And I do think that must have been incredibly crazy, especially coming from a place where you don't really have the rules that the royal family has. Like, that must have been really difficult, and I don't know where I stand on it personally. I don't really care about the royal family. I enjoy the fact that we have them because I think they're a really like nice little part of our history and our like what makes us British, but I also agree with all the other points as to why people don't like them. Like, I'm just very on the fence with it. I think I loved the Queen. I did go to the Queen's funeral in Windsor because it's not too far from us. We went and like saw the final procession, which was really sad. And I don't know. I just liked watching it, and I think it's nice that they're finally getting their say, however they've done it. And I also think their kids are adorable, so it's cute to get a little glimpse of them. But yeah, enough of the royal chat from someone who's not a royalist. My grandma, on the other hand, absolute royalist, has saved every newspaper clipping there ever was of the Queen. So my grandma remembers the coronation. She's got the newspaper clipping from that. She's got all like the memorabilia plates and everything. Like, she's got every like front page thing of every time a child was born, etc. Like, she is a royalist, let me tell you. But I'm very on the fence with it. So anyway, waffle over. I'm gonna get myself packed and tidy up some of this chaos that is happening. My house is just, it's chaos at the moment, so I need to get everything put away. Like, I've got my gym kit from earlier, which is covered in fluff from this jumper that needs to go in the wash. There's like shoes everywhere from where I've just filmed. There's all kinds of stuff, and my camera actually did just die, so I'm filming on my phone right now, which is why the quality is so different. But I need to get some bits tidied away. Like, I've got my new light just standing here with some washing. Like, honestly, what's up? We've come out to shoot and we decided to get a McDonald's on the way. We haven't eaten yet, in our defence, and we're both starving, and it was en route, so we just thought we'll do a quick detour, get a quick McDonald's, and then head to our shoot. And we're going to be at our like shoot location in about 10 minutes time anyway. We're really close by, and it's 12:30, so we've got the best part of like 2.5 hours to get 6 outfits done. So we've got everything in the back as always. Ready to get some lenses. We've already done one as well, so we're going well. We've done one outfit. Yeah, we did like a cute like wintry walk vibe. I wore a cream coat and a dog jumped off at me, which is fine. Dog's really cute, but it's got like a few paw prints, so I'm glad it's only one outfit. I'm glad I don't need it again. No. But we are so hungry.
Get some food in our bellies and we're good to go.
I just got a little spicy veggie wrap, which if you haven't tried it, so good. The sauce is amazing. Love that.
How's it going?
We've just had our McDonald's. It was delish. Got our little cokes ready to go. We're getting ourselves ready, and we're going to we're getting out the car and shooting right outside the car. We come here when we can't be bothered to go to London, but we want pictures that look like we're in London. So we've got like a few key spots that we use, because we used to just drive around and like discover places. And now we've like found some core bits that are really good. Yeah. But there's one bit here next to us that is really good, and I've shot here before like a few years ago, and it's so good, but it's been boarded up for ages because they're doing like restoration or something, which is really annoying. So we have to use this like little corner of it very often. But I think we need to do one day, I think, where we drive around and we like scout more spots. Yeah. because we did that before and we took loads of pictures and stuff. But I think we need to like do it again when we really scout like what's around and what we can.
Need to make a day of it.
A day of scouting.
A day of scouting.
Hello. A day of like scouting good spots, because there is so many good spots around here, and we're trying to make, as we were saying, we're trying to find some good spots that are like local-ish, so that we can just get in our car and go and like shoot without needing to go all the way into London every time, because we don't live in London, we live outside of London, so
It's just a mish getting there.
it is a bit of a mess, isn't it?
I mean, we don't like motorways. They're boring.
I don't mind motorways, I just don't like going all the way in all the time.
Yeah.
Like I find it really long to go all the way into London every like week. So we shoot here a lot and it's quite nice. The only thing is we used to shoot weekends and now we can't, weekdays, and now we can't because Tash working. So we used to get it when there was like no one around.
It's everywhere.
You see that boy sprinting in his robes, look. He's got his tail thing on, his top hat and tail coat. Can you see?
Yeah.
I wonder why he's in uniform but all the rest aren't, because it's only a Sunday.
Yeah. Maybe he's
Like none of them are in, they're all in like tracksuits and then he's in like full.
Maybe he's a choir boy.
This one's in pyjamas. Why are they all dressed so weird?
I don't know, it is actually...
Anyway, let's go take some pickies.
It's like a fun day out on the camera as well.
Why?
Figuring out everyone's story. Why are you in pyjamas?
Why are you dressed like that?
Tell us.
I put that in that. Actually, I'll just keep it. Yes, let's carry on. Let's go do these pics.
Let's do this.
Let's do some rearranging of the step things.
Oh god, yeah. No.
Is there a camera?
I don't know.
Well, I don't want to be moving stuff if there's a camera that's going to see us and then it's like...
Why are you moving this? We just want to take some pictures.
It doesn't look like there is, so we might be alright.
Okay, so what's happening, Jess?
Well, we're trying to park and there's nowhere to park, and now we're on a country road and we're stuck. Like, I can't turn around on this road.
There is nowhere to go.
It's perks of living in the middle of nowhere. But what do we do? Like, literally, we've been driving. Like, when does this end? Where are we coming out of?
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
We have come
hang on.
to a U-turn.
Oh no! Just turned round to a great view.
Hello.
I didn't realise she was there, and I was like, oh, Tash's bum.
Jake.
But we're keeping the car on because it's so cold. Like, I actually probably need to turn it off because I can't afford the petrol. I actually probably need to turn it off because petrol's going to be extortionate. But it's very, very cold. It's like -1, but we're trying to power. Oh, look at that tan. Wow, that was really great of me. I missed a whole chunk on my elbow. Look. Oh, oopsie. But we're about 3 outfits in. So cold, but we're parked across from where we need to go. Normally we park outside of it, but there's all parking taken, so we've come into a little car park, as you can see. Just slung ourselves in, so we're going to try and quickly run over, get an outfit, come back, change and do the same and try and get 3. Potentially we might go somewhere else for the last outfit because it's sometimes nicer to do that, but we'll see how we get on and see how we feel. I don't actually know if I can do a 6th because I don't have the coat that I thought I had.
Hello.
Which is really good fun.
Oh yeah, just need to put trousers on. It's alright, I've got leggings on underneath. Because I came prepared.
I'm also parked on a corner, so people keep coming really tight to my car and I'm a bit worried that I'm going to get hit.
Right, we were close a minute ago.
Yeah, that one a minute ago, I genuinely was like, I'm about to shove Tash out the car to go and get his details because I thought he'd hit me. Right, I need to get changed. I've got all the gear and no idea. Good morning, guys. It's actually not even morning, I don't think anymore. I think it's about 12. Yeah, 20 past 12. James and I got up at a very reasonable time and went to the gym. And then we've ended up just kind of slobbing around the house. But, well, slobbing around the house is a very loose term. I've actually been working on the sofa, but I'm still in my gym stuff. I just had loads of work to do, so I've been like straight into emails and stuff. James is making us some beans on toast because we fancied like a comforting, like warming thing for breakfast / lunch because we haven't eaten both. But and I think we're going to watch the Santa Clauses. So we watched Santa Claus 1, 2 and 3 last night while we were wrapping presents. I didn't film wrapping presents because honestly I just really worry that someone is going to watch them. I know my family don't really watch my vlogs that often, but I just worry that someone will watch one, or someone who knows someone or something like that, and then people will know what they got. So I just haven't filmed it. But we did use very, very cute wrapping paper. So we basically got this paper in HomeSense, which is so cute, and it's got little like Santas all over it. It's like a retro, where's the actual roll of it so I could show you? Somewhere, I'm not actually sure where the roll is, but it's basically, it's like little retro Santas all over it, and it's very cute. They're all in different scenes. I don't know if I can show you in a better way, but it's really cute. And then we got some tartan ribbon in HomeSense as well and used that, and then we bought some little stars that look like this to put on the presents, so little red and green stars. So the presents look really cute. They're definitely very maximalist vibes, not at all my style. Normally I go for like brown paper. What have we done? We've done brown paper with tartan. We did brown paper last year with black ribbon, so it was like brown paper with little white trees on with black ribbon. This year it's obviously the most maximalist I think I've ever done, and in previous years I've done like pretty similar. I always do quite like classic wrapping, but I just really liked the retro paper this year, and it was a massive jumbo roll, so we just got that thinking it's going to last us a few years anyway, so that's quite handy. And then I do still have a little bit left over from last year too, so just works, you know. It means I don't have to buy paper next year. And HomeSense was not too expensive. I think it was like, I want to say it was like £4 or £6, but for like a 10 metre or something mental roll. Like the roll is 25 metre roll. It was a 25 metre roll. It's like a chunky roll, and it's thick paper, and it's quite long as well. Like the actual thing's quite tall, but it's humongous, and we've barely used any of it, so we've got loads left. James is currently being my, here's one I made earlier, but it's massive. Like it's huge, and it's like a thick one. This has still got so much left on it. Like that could still do probably another like million presents. So I think, if I'm honest, I'm just going to use it again next year. But this is the print. Chaos, we love to see it. I haven't really got much to update you on, so I just thought I'd pop on and say hello, and then I can show you a PR box that's just come, eat some beans on toast, and then I'll catch up with you in a little bit when I've got something more interesting. But we're going to watch the Santa Clauses, which is a series which really confused me. I thought it was film, but I'm very excited to watch it, especially when it's all like fresh in our heads too. Okay, this is the PR mail I wanted to show you. It does look a little bit everywhere at the moment, but I'll show you why in a second. So this is actually from Asda, and this is a really gorgeous dressing gown which I have already tried on, hence why it looks like this, but I'll show you what it looks like on in a minute. And they've kindly sent me over a few little bits. So they've sent me over a little ballpoint pen, which is a little pineapple, very cute. A 5 minutes in the morning focus journal, which I think is such a good idea. I haven't really looked through this yet, but it looks like it's quite good for like abundance and all that kind of stuff. So every day I think you do like a different page. I'm not sure. I'll have a little look through and I'll try and find it and link it. There's some detox tea, which is decaf, and I think going to be a good addition to the cupboard, especially this time of year because I feel like everything is chaos. We've got a bar of dark chocolate, which is yum. We've got a face mask, and then we've got a little mug here, which I'm going to open quickly and then get back to you. Okay, this is the mug. So I'm assuming it's from Asda, given that the whole package is from Asda, but it's very cute. And this would be so good with a hot chocolate and whipped cream. My goodness, I am excited. And if I had a coffee machine, which I will do soon, then this would be good for like lattes and stuff, you know, and it looks really fancy. This is what the dressing gown looks like on. So like I said, it's from Asda, and it's called the Bluey collection or something. I'll try and find it online and link it. If not, then your local Asda should have them. But it's so cute. It's just like a little quilted number. Nice soft grey, and honestly the softest thing ever. It's so super soft. I like that it's got a hood and stuff as well, but this will be good for the days when I don't want to wear my giant big fluffy dressing gown that I love. Like I wear that a lot, but it can be really, really hot, so this is a good alternative for those days when I just want something a little bit less over the top, and also good for summer I think as well. Like I love a good summer dressing gown, but I end up owning like 50 dressing gowns, so I had to narrow down, and now I only have this one and one other one. Welcome to my highly entertaining life where I just sit and edit. That's all I've done today and yesterday. But well, tell a lie, I did go and get my brows and my lashes done earlier. So my brows have been freshly laminated, hence the subtle shine we've got going on. I've also had my lashes lifted, so I get LVL lash lift and then brow lamination, and they tint both and like lift them and everything. And then I also got my nails done, so I went for like a little half, it's kind of like a reverse tip, but I went for a little silver number, which I thought was really cute. They're just nice and like minimal and simple. I really like them. I also have really short nails at the moment. I'm going through my like short girl nail girl era thing, you know what I'm talking about. Short nail era, that's the one. You know those 2022 eras everyone's doing on TikTok? I'm in my short nail era. But yeah, I've been editing some videos and getting some emails done and stuff and doing some exciting behind the scenes things because something very exciting is happening next year. So I just had to send a few emails over about that and do some like little planny preppy bits, which is very, very, very exciting, and I'm very grateful for it, and I can't wait for you guys to see it next year. Should be like February time that I really can talk about it, but very exciting, lots happening. Might do a little bit more talking about it before then, but we'll see. But yeah, I think James and I are going to head over to like Home Sense or something because we fancy a little browse. Oh, my dad's calling me, hold on. Today's little outfit, so I'm wearing the fleece I had on earlier, which is actually from Gymshark, but it's so cute, and it's got little like wrist bits on it as well, so it's nice and snuggly. I'll leave this link down below, but I got a medium and it's so super snuggly. I love it. I've got some Jilly Hicks leggings on, which are really comfy as well, socks, Uggs, and this coat, which is an oldie from Mango, but I'll try and link similar. I got this I think in 2020, and it's just really comfortable. It's lasted me quite a long time, and I also got it in the sale, I think, for like £30, so absolute bargain. But we're gonna go to Home Sense. See you in a bit. James, I've got a question. What do you think we're gonna walk out of Home Sense with? Like one candle, Christmas decorations, something foodie. Right, we did this before, and you said, I think you're going to have 10 candles. Actually, no, I think you're going to have 3. And you got it right, because we had 10 and then we reduced down to 3.
It was 11.
Or however many it was.
11 down to 3. I don't think you're going to get candles today.
Christmas decorations?
Some Christmassy bits. That's it.
How many do you reckon we're going to get? How many items are we going to leave this shop with?
7.
7. We'll see if he's correct. 7?
7.
Okay. Watch this space. Oh my goodness. We walked out with 5. James was wrong. 3 of them were presents. You said 7. We walked out with 5. 3 are presents from my brother to my parents because he hasn't done shopping yet, and I saw things I know they'd like, so I thought I'd just get them for him. We got wrapping paper, and then we bought I don't know if I can reach. We bought these. So James and I are basically giving family members cookies this year. Like, we're going to do a jar with gingerbread in. It's not cookies really, is it? It's biscuits. Gingerbread. It's gingerbread. But we were going to use tree shapes, and then we saw these, which are the ones that like cut out the shape on top, and we thought this saves us a lot of hassle, and they were like £2.99 because otherwise we'd have to ice them or they'd look plain and rubbish or whatever. So we just got those, and then we can make better looking gingerbread. And we bought the jars, and then we got like Merry Christmas You Filthy Animal tags and like string and stuff to make them all cute. But yeah, all of our like parents and like whatever are getting, like parents, siblings, a random mix of people, 6 households are getting these biscuits, which is exciting. So we've got a lot of biscuits to make, and these are quite small, so we're gonna have a lot of biscuits in each jar. But we're kind of just gonna like, we bought 4 pre-made bags of gingerbread, and we're basically just going to make however many that makes and then dish them out into all the jars and like fill the jars up and whatever. So if you are a family member that I'm seeing on Christmas Day or afterwards, you will be getting some of these. This is your PSA to make your family gingerbread, because honestly, not only is it really fun to make, but it's also a really thoughtful gift. So we just bought jars from IKEA, which were like £5. Let me go find them actually. We bought like all the same jars. This is the jar. So we're going to gift everyone these jars full of cookies, and then obviously the whole point is that they can repurpose the jars next year or like put whatever they want in there. I actually used to have my Nespresso pods in one of these, and then I used it for corks, because every time there's like a celebration I keep the cork that we pop for whatever it is. So I've got like birthdays, new job, babies, like that kind of thing from different people. But yeah, we thought it was a really good idea, because then they're getting a jar to keep, but then they're also getting some gingerbread to enjoy, and it's like a nice thoughtful present that is like forever giving. And then they could always just use the jar next year and gift it to someone else if they wanted to. Like, we've basically tried to think of like reusable, resourceful things to do that also have like a lot of thought to them. So this is what everyone's getting. If you are a family member and you are watching this, then you've ruined your own present. I'm really sorry. But to be honest, this is going up so close to Christmas it doesn't even matter. So I'm just quickly making the gingerbread up now while James is ordering us a Nando's, because this takes up the entire kitchen, so we can't eat and cook and do everything else. It's just too much. But I'm I'm very excited to make them. I love gingerbread, partially because I love eating the mix while I'm making them, but I'm very excited to make them and see them all in their cute little glory. And I can guarantee we're going to have way too many, which means me and James get to eat some, because whenever we've made them we end up filling like we fill the whole jar back there that's got the porridge in and then some, so I can guarantee we're going to have far too many, but that's part of the fun. You know when you buy something and it's very much an expectation versus reality? I'm gonna give you an expectation versus reality. The expectation is that they would stay looking like this and they would stay as Santa and his elves, but no. They've turned into little round things. The only one that looks good is this reindeer at the front, but the reindeers are a pain in the bum, so we've only done 3 of them, but the rest kind of just look like blobs. We massively underestimated how many jars and how big they are. So this is kind of how big the jars are. And we've half filled all of them and there's only like 10 biscuits left. So we're going to have to buy more biscuits and continue. But these are the little tags we've got. So they've got a little star with who they're for. And then they're just these little cute little tags from Scribbler. And then on the back of them, James just put a little like M&S kind of note. So we basically wrote on the other side, like read it like an M&S advert, and it's like, these delicious biscuits baked to perfection, blah blah blah. And then it's like, these are not just M&S biscuits, these are J&J biscuits. We thought it was hilarious, so we've done it on everyone's, and obviously our family will find it funny too. But we just thought it was a nice little touch to give them like a little rhyme. And then like we said, you can obviously keep the jar afterwards, so very handy. But we need to fill them to the top, and we've already tried one of the biscuits because one of them kind of got beheaded. So we just ate that and it was really good, and we ate a lot of the mix on the way. Maybe that's the error. Maybe I reckon we've probably eaten about 4 biscuits each worth of mix. Me mainly. But I think where we were trying, well, every time I ripped a bit I was like, So we've eaten quite a bit, but it's fine. Everything's tidied up. We just need to put away like this, and then we're done. And then we're gonna sit on the sofa with some popcorn and watch The Watcher, which I know, very late to the game. We're only on episode 3. Is it 3? But it's very good. I just was hesitant to watch it for quite a while because I was like, oh, don't like the thought of someone watching outside my house and it'll freak me out. But I really like it. It's quite good. It's quite gritty. Love a good gritty series. What did we watch before this that we thought was really good? Peripheral on Amazon Prime. That's a really good series if you like that kind of thing. We basically just binge series so quickly and then we end up with nothing to watch. But this is a very good one. Look at the bloat right now, guys. This is, I've eaten too much gingerbread and a lot of dinner in one go bloat. Just, you know, keeping it real, because normal bodies change throughout the day. This is not how I woke up, but it's how I look now. Delish, look at this. So I've got, we were really difficult. So I've got eggs and avo and salmon. Ebony's got, what have you got?
I went rogue.
You've got like a bit of everything, but it looks so good.
Doesn't it?
Yum.
I'm a bit jealous.
I actually am. Mine looks really plain. Good morning, guys. Ebony and I have come for a little work day. We've decided we're going to make Fridays like our work together day. So like, rather than just sitting at home all the time, which is obviously what you do when you work from home, like it gets quite boring and lonely because you're just always like sat on your own, inspired by yourself. Like it's just a bit blech. So we've decided Fridays are going to be our like, make it feel like an office kind of day. So we've like shacked up in this cute little cozy pub and we're just working away on our laptops getting stuff done for the morning. But it's quite nice. Like it's nice being in a different environment and like just not being at home, because at home I am so distracted, whereas like at least here, because we're sat on our laptops and stuff and we have no other distraction, like you actually end up getting quite a lot done. So we're powering through. Granted, we haven't really done much yet apart from eat breakfast and reply to a couple of emails. But we're doing something, we're getting somewhere.
Belly's full and we're ready for a day of
literally,
work.
At least we've done something.
We're quite cute actually. This is very cute.
It is a cute little setup, look at us.
There's a little fireplace down here.
There is, there's a little like fire down here, but because I need to charge my laptop, we're not sat there. We were over in this corner, we were also over here. Like we've moved tables like 3 times and this poor woman's like chasing us around the restaurant.
Do you know what my aim is? My aim is for us to come here enough that we get to know that lady, and this can be our little spot. She knows that we're here, she knows our drink order, she knows that you'll have oat milk. That's my dream.
She knows you're gluten free.
Yeah,
she's gonna know us.
happen.
She's gonna know us inside out. She's already laughing at the fact that we keep moving tables. And I tried to go to the toilet and the lights were all off, so she had to take me, like escort me to the toilet.
My car runs out in 30 minutes, so that's a bit tragic, but I'll go and redo it.
Just have a quick run over.
Yeah.
James has literally just left, otherwise he could have redone it.
Ah.
Oh, anyway, back onto it.